Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Godzilla versus Thor, the final issue of the Godzilla versus. This is Ragnarok All Out Attack. Ah, can't believe there's still one more comic I got to review. This is, I don't know, some of you guys were with me back in the day, back when I first came to Canada, wasn't allowed to work legally, right? Had to do this through the States, and I was putting out like 30 reviews a week, and most of them in just on a Wednesday. Bro, I know this is not even half of that, but man, I am tired. There's a lot of reviews. I have slept twice since. Oh my God, and they just keep on coming, bro. They just keep coming. But I'm glad because this one's actually really good. Listen, I want you to understand what I mean when I say this is really good. I have boycotted Jason Aaron because his stuff is just too loco en la cabeza. Okay, the guy's just a little bit he's a racist term. What is it? Oh yeah, crackers. He's a little crackers. All right, he's cuckoo for the cocoa puffs, and I don't like the guy too much because the guy's always doing some crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, nothing personal against him. I'm sure he's a wonderful guy. It's just some of his stuff is so outlandish. It's like, bro, I no, stop breaking comics. All right, let's just tell some good stories. How about that? That's he doesn't do that here. But this is an alternate universe. Again, it's not just the Godzilla versus comic books. Each individual Godzilla versus comic book is its own universe. So Godzilla versus Thor, its own universe, perfect. Jason Aaron should have written all these comic books. You know what I'm saying? He should have Moon Knight versus Godzilla and just have him come up and just hit me with your tail. I'd rather get hit than dodge. You know, so like just have Jason Aaron go crazy. I just think he would do that. He would do that. You know what I'm saying? Just grab a statue of Khonshu and just start smashing him. But this was still really fun. And this was, like I said, this is perfect for Jason Aaron's wheelhouse. Let's get to talk about who made the comic book. Then we'll get into everything else. Yes, Jason Aaron, spoiler, did the writing. Aaron Cooter is the artist. Jesus Abertev did the colors, and VC's Joe Sabino on letters. Cooter and Abertov did the cover and bunch of variant covers out there, including a Walter Simonson, which is important because Walter Simonson did the best run on Thor. Yes, that includes whatever Kirby did. Sorry, I know there's gonna be a bunch of pissed off people at that. Also, Thor was created by Jack Kirby and Stan Lee and Stan Lee's brother Larry Lieber. Yeah. Also, just real quick note: Jesus Abertov was actually the first comics pro who followed me on Twitter, and I am always appreciative. I always try to remember the first people who started giving me a little bit of credit and whatnot, and he was the first of the first. So always love for Jesus. Awesome colors in this, by the way. My peeps, this was fun. This is the Hand talking trash about Frank Castle because it turns out he's not the gloved Messiah that would fit on the hand of the Beast, right? Oh man, like if the Beast were a hot chick, I would totally try and get her number. Then I would have the number of the Beast. You see what? Okay, I'm being dumb right now. Listen, so the Hand is trying to find the perfect killer, right? The perfect all-out murderer. And there's a sacrifice in the beginning of this, and yes, the perfect murderer is in fact Godzilla. He's the ultimate figure of the beast, the beastly whatever. So it's Godzilla versus God. Thor, at least. That one. Dude shows up and starts fighting, and there it comes to a stop. Look, I'm not here to spoil this whole comic book, my peeps. That's just not what I do. All right. He's able to stop the fight, but then there's a way to continue it. Look, Godzilla is in no way the good guy here, and then something happens to make this what would arguably be a never-ending battle. There's a reason why Walter Simonson does a cover that kind of looks like when he had Thor versus Jormungandr, the Midgard serpent. Yeah. Could there have been other things? Could there have been more allusion to that? Absolutely. But just the idea that Thor shows up and says Thor recognizes a dragon when he sees one. I loved this. I loved this. The slightest homage to Donny Cates, whom we all miss. And may he get better. May he, exercise whatever demons are bothering him. Because, yeah, we miss him. But, bro, bro, this was good. If you guys want a good comic book, this is it. It's a throwaway. There's nothing, magical in this, but it's a damn good read where you can sit down, read a good comic book, you know what I'm saying? And just enjoy yourself. Boom, that's this. I have got another 2 minutes to kill so I can get my full 8 minutes in. So y'all enjoy some end credit things about stuff. Also consider getting a comic book, like this video and watch an ad. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.